Hi there, my name is Miles. I'm the head trainer at Mixology Group. I've been perfecting my skills for the last 20 years. Today I'm going to show you how to make an espresso martini. Now the ingredients for this are super simple. We're going to use some vodka, some coffee liqueur, some espresso and a tiny little bit of sugar to taste. All we need first is our cocktail glass. I'm going to fill this up with some ice just so it can chill down. And again, we're always going to start with the cheapest ingredients first. Now here's the difficult part. Not everyone has an espresso machine at home. So my little hack for this particular drink is find yourself some really good instant coffee and just double the recommended dose from the back of the box. Simply make your coffee and then ensure that it's nice and chilled. Now, how much you use is a little bit of subjective here. Depends on how strong you like your coffee flavour to come through. So I'm going to go for 40 mils of our coffee. And simply pour that into the tin. Now please note that I haven't added any ice yet. If you add ice, you need to work really, really fast. So we'll leave that to the end. Here we go with our sugar syrup. I'm not a massive fan of sugar in my coffee, so I'm just going to add in 1 bar spoon, which is equivalent to 5 millilitres, and drop that in. So now it comes down to the coffee liqueur. So the amount of coffee liqueur we're going to add is a very simple 20 mils. I'm going to use a locally sourced one. This is Madam Jennifer's cold brew coffee. A little bit less on the sugar, which is why I added in the spoonful of sugar earlier. Next up, we're going to use some vodka. And I'm going to drop in 40 mils of vodka. So this drink is a shake and drink. I'm going to use my cocktail shakers today, but at home, if you don't have any of those, by all means use a jam jar with a lid or anything that is safe to shake a cocktail in. So I'm going to grab my tin, fill it up with some ice, pop my big tin on top and give it a really big shake. Now here's the key thing for making really good espresso martinis. All you have to do is shake it really, really hard. Now to separate the two tins, we're just going to give it a little tap and it'll break open the two tins for me. We're going to discard our chilled water and ice, and I'm going to grab my Hawthorne strainer and I'm going to grab my fine strainer. Now this is optional, you don't have to use one if you don't have one, but alternatively of course you could just use a fork or any form of strainer you have at home. Now the garnish for an espresso martini: 1 coffee bean for health, another coffee bean for wealth, and of course the final coffee bean for happiness. And here we go guys, here's our espresso martini. Cheers.